Hello everyone, welcome to MVP Vishwakosha. Today we are discussing 3rd and 4th August 2025 current affairs. In that first point, that is Philippines President state visit to India. That is President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. visited India, that is from August 4th to August 8th 2025 for an official state visit. Main thing in this visit coincided with the 75th anniversary of diplomatic ties between India and the Philippines, and also main goal is to strengthen bilateral cooperation across defense, trade, maritime security, pharmaceuticals, agriculture, digital technologies, regional issue, and multilateral coordination. Okay, some of the key highlights that is strategic partnership and defense dialogue. The two countries officially upgraded their relationship to a strategic partnership with the defense cooperation as its cornerstone, and also leaders emphasized military collaboration, including joint naval drills and existing support like the transfer of BrahMos supersonic cruise missile from India to the Philippines. Okay, very important that first joint sail in the South China Sea, that is India's Navy, that is INS Delhi and INS Shakti and INS Kiltan, and the Philippines Navy BRP Miguel Malvar and BRP Joseph Rizal conducted their first ever joint naval sail in the South China Sea over 2 days. And also the exercise occurred in Philippines EEZ and was shadowed by Chinese naval assets also. China criticized as it as outside intervention in the disputed waters. Okay, and also submarine infrastructure talks that India and the Philippines launched a discussion on developing submarine infrastructure, signaling deeper maritime technology and infrastructure cooperation, and also broader cooperation agenda. Okay, very important that is in the strategically in the Indo-Pacific security and China factor, that joint exercise and all very important, and also bilateral trade and diplomatic alignment and partnership spans economic collaboration beyond defense, including trade, investment, digital infrastructure, and agriculture linkages. Okay, and also President Marcos referred to the visit as reaffirmation of their evolving alliance, nothing shared values in a changing global order. Very important. That is about the recent that is Philippines. Okay, President India visit. Next point, that is about IAEA reported incident at Ukraine's that is Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant. Okay, that is the International Atomic Energy that team at that that is Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. Okay, is heard explosion and gunfire and saw smoke from a nearby auxiliary facility located about 1,200 meter from the plant perimeter. And also, according to the plant administration, the auxiliary facility came under attack since around 9 a.m. reportedly by drones and artillery shelling. And also, no casualty or damage to the reactors were reported, and the IAEA confirmed no radiation spike or structural harm. Very important strategically that the nuclear plant and also is the one of the largest Europe's largest nuclear power plant now under Russian occupation since March 2022, and all 6 reactors remain in cold shutdown. Okay, and also previous incident include power outages, drone strikes, shelling, and fires, all raising concern about the prolonged exposure to risk and the reliability of the safety system. Okay, very important that is IAEA about recent report. Okay, next news that is about 71st National Film Award. Okay, that is on announced on 1st August 2025, honoring films certified in 2023. Okay, that is best actor, that is goes to Shah Rukh Khan for Jawan, and Vikrant Messe for 12th Fail, and also SRK won his first ever national award after over 30 years in the industry. And also best feature film is 12th Fail, and best actress is Rani Mukherjee for Mr. Chatterjee vs. Chatterjee's Norway. Also her first ever national award. Best popular film providing wholesome entertainment, Rocky or Rani Ki Prem Kahani. Also best choreography for Dindora Bajare. Okay, very important all that national award and also some regional and other awards you can go through. Okay, Best feature film is 12th Fail. Okay, that is significance. That is Bollywood's return to prestige, a landmark year with Shah Rukh Khan and Rani Mukherjee. Okay, finally winning their first national award, and also blend of commerce and quality awards. Okay, and also pan India diversity. Very important for UPSC or exam perspective. Cultural diversity and federalism in art and public policy and soft power, and also arts and society and for essay perspective, all that it is very important. Okay, that is about 71st national film award. Next point, that is about Odisha government initiative, that is land races. Okay, that is Odisha notified comprehensive standard operating procedure under the Sri Anna Abhiyan to formally integrate traditional crop varieties. Okay, land races into the state's formal seed system. That is a land races are a formal developed locally adapted crop populations, genetically diverse, climate resilient, nutrition rich, and well suited to low input systems. They contrast with uniform high yielding varieties promoted during the green revolution. Okay, some of the standard operating procedure, that is mapping and documentation and surveys across the biodiversity rich regional identify land races and valued for traits like taste, pest resistance, adaptability, and nutrition. Both farmers knowledge and scientific validations are recorded, and also crop diversity blocks and community seed centers, digital land race registry, and participatory varietal selection, and seed governance and legal framework. Okay, strategically important, that is agro biodiversity preservation, climate resilience, and food security, and cultural and policy alignment. Okay, it is about recent news of Odisha government initiative. Next is that is archaeological excavation in Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, that is during restoration work at Karkutnag Spring in the Salaya area of Aisamukan, Anantnag district, laborers unearthed 15 ancient stone artifacts, including 11 intact Shivlingas, deity panels, and broken temple pillar sculptures. Okay, estimated age, preliminary dating links find of Karkota dynasty. Okay, 625-855 C noted a significant flowering of temple architecture and Sanskrit scholarship in Kashmir. Historically, it is very important, that is heritage and community resonance and archaeological context, and also that is the site is revered by Kashmir Pandits who believe a temple once stood there. Locals have urged reconstruction of a shrine to reinstate religious and cultural continuity, and also in situ the burials suggest deliberate preservation during previous periods of conflict in the valley between the 10th and 14th century, and also decorative motifs such as the lotus medallions, fluted pedestals, and all that that is during the Karakota era aesthetics reinforcing the proposed period link. Okay, very important that excavation near that is in Jammu and Kashmir. Okay. Next point, that is about Aadhaar based face authentication by India Post Payment Bank. Okay, that is India Post Payment Bank announced a nationwide rollout of Aadhaar based face authentication to enable contactless verification for banking transaction. The feature is built on Uday framework and aims to eliminate dependence on OTPs or fingerprint readers. Okay, for identify verification. Some of the key features and advantages, that is contactless and inclusive access and wide applicability and health and safety and statement by leadership. Okay, and also that is operates with the Digital India push and other enabled banking service ecosystem supervised by Uday, that is Unique Identification Authority of India, and also reflect rising national adaptation of other face authentication transaction, and also align with the Uday's focus on improving offline KYC methods, enhancing privacy and usability across finance services. That is about recent news Aadhaar based identify verification. Okay. Next point, that is about recent that is India's acquisition of Airbus C-295 military transport aircraft from Spain. Okay, India received the final of 16 Airbus C-295 MW transport aircraft built in Spain ahead of the contractual deadline by 2 months. These were part of large order of 56 C-295 aircraft India placed in September 2021 with Airbus Defence and Space for India's Air Force. Strategically, that C-295 is a medium tactical transport aircraft capable of transporting up to 70 troops and 8 tons of cargo. And also very important, that is maritime patrol, surveillance, disaster response, all that it is very important. And also the aircraft are intended to replace the aging ABRO 748 fleet, also while boosting strategic airlift capacity in difficult terrain like the Northeast, Ladakh and Andaman sectors. And also these 16 C-295 were imported directly from Airbus assembly facility, okay, Seville in Spain, and the remaining 40 aircraft will be manufactured in India by Tata Advanced System Limited in Vadodara, Gujarat, via the country's first private sector final assembly line for military aircraft. And also Vadodara FAL was inaugurated in October 2024 and is scheduled to roll out the first indigenously assembled C-295 by September 2026. Deliveries will continue through August 2031. Okay, very important. That is about recent delivery of 16 C-295 military aircraft to India by Spain. Next news, that is about recent, that is new UPI rules. Okay, that is August 1st, 2025. Following an NPCI circular issued on May 21, 2025 for complaints by July 31. Enforcement began August 1st. Okay, system congestion, peak hour overload, and rising fraud risk in India's digital payment necessitated new usage caps and stricter controls. Okay, that is feature. Old rule is that is balance inquiries unlimited, and auto balance displays manual, and linked account views are unlimited, and transaction status checks unlimited returns, auto pay mandates anytime, pay name display not always visible. So non-peak hours are before 10 a.m. and 1 to 5 p.m. and after 9:30 p.m. Peak hours defined as 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 5 to 9:30 p.m. Okay, that system efficiency caps on high frequency API usage is backed load, and also improve response time and reduced outage during high transaction volume days. Okay, and also to fraud mitigation and transparency and governance on APIs, and also regulatory sustainability. Okay, in this perspective, that governance and digital policy and technology and economy, and also in S and ethics perspective, it is very important. Next is recent, that is historic eruption of Russia's volcano. Okay, in Kamachavakavolcano Peninsula. That volcano is situated in Russia's eastern Kamchatka Peninsula, experienced its first recorded eruption in approximately 450 to 600 years. So Russian authorities declared that the last confirmed eruption occurred around 1463 plus 40 years, while the all that global volcanism program cites activity profound 1550, hence the 450 to 600 years disparity. So the eruption followed days after massive magnitude 8.8 megathrust earthquake, which scientists suggested could have triggered or intensified the volcanic event. Okay, all that ash plume rose approximately 6 km up to 8.5 km into the atmosphere and drifted eastward over the Pacific Ocean. No ashfall was reported over populated area. Okay, and also secondary seismic tremor of magnitude 7.0 occurred during the eruption, which briefly promoted tsunamis warning for parts of Kamchatka and also later lifted. Okay, the eruption was classified under an orange aviation hazard code, signaling elevated risk to air traffic in the region. Notably, other volcanoes such as that is Karmeski and Kambalny have also heightened activity following the quake. Okay, strategically it is very important that Kamchatka lies with the specific ring of fire. Okay, that ring of fire area is very important. Okay, that is about recent news about volcano eruption in Russia. Next point, that is UN India Global Capacity Building Initiative. That is launched August 1st, 2025. Secretary, that West Minister of External Affairs, Sri Tanmay Lal at New Delhi ceremony attended by UN Resident Coordinator Shombi Sharp and key UN agency heads initially announced in September 2023 during the 78th UNGCA by External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar. And also the flagship South-South Cooperation Platform powered by the UN and Ministry of External Affairs to share India's best development practice with the countries of the Global South, and also implement skills training, knowledge exchange and pilot project funded by the UN and India, that is Sustainable Development Goal Country Fund. Okay, and using India's ITEC framework. And also first phase of flagship pilot project, that digital health platforms and fortified rice supply chain management in Nepal, and census preparedness in Barbados and all. Okay, and also occasional training programs. Okay, that is and also to strengthen the sustainable development goal 17, and also extend the outreach of India's ITEC program, and also embodies India's traditional South-South solidarity and global public goods diplomacy. Okay, very important. That is about recent news, that is even India global capacity building. Okay, that is about 3rd and 4th August 2025 current affairs. Thank you. Support me for further videos so that I can analyze all the topics required for UPSC and all competitive exams. Thank you.